Hey everyone! Hope you're all thriving, vibing, or surviving. Welcome to the stream. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's have a good time today. Alright, so today might be a bit of a shorter, even more slow-paced stream. So this will be focused on base building, um, rather than going for exploration or really doing anything particularly or traditionally exciting, but it might be an interesting stream for those who love the base building aspect of Palworld and want to learn more on how to do this, especially in this end game stage that we're in. Alright, so off stream, I haven't really done anything too interesting. I did go fishing quite a bit for the most part. Just filling up on house from the last couple of islands we cleared. So I did some fishing on the Isle of Glacial Core, which surprisingly is it's a fairly safe place to fish, even if you're low level. So there's nothing aggressive on the island itself, and you can fish in peace. It's able to fish up to level 60 pals here. Also did some fishing on the Phantom Isle, just to help complete my Palpedia. Uh, Try to get those 12 captures for each species or get closer to it. Unfortunately, the ganglers and the Gelroy swarms here are aggressive, so it's not as safe for low level players. So yeah, other than that, I'm bringing along one of the Walaskas, and I also crafted the Hal gear to ride it so that I can have an easier time fishing whenever I feel like it. Um, all right. So with that for today, the objective really is to build a second base to start uh, collecting crude oil and essentially get our manufacturing ready for plasteel. So, so let's go ahead and prepare for that. So we'll get a few things from here. Let me just check. So we will need to build a PAL box initially. So we need palladium fragments, wood and stone, and we'll immediately build a guild chest as well, so that we can access everything um, from the area. Hey Odessa, thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up some materials for what we're going to be building. So guild chest will require fine ingots, ancient civilization parts, and palladium fragments. Let's just get a bunch of those. Fine ingots. Heavy. Palladium fragments. I think also need this for the PAL box itself. Right there. That's too heavy. Okay. And what else did we need? Stone. Don't need too much stone. Alright, some of this material is very heavy, so we'll this down to a minimum. And Let's see. What else can we actually carry with us? So yeah, the idea here is once we build the guild chest, we'll be able to access all the other materials. And that should take care of everything else. So just 10 more civilization parts. Take that from one of these chests. Here. Just need 10. Alright. That should get us ready to build our crude oil base. Now before we head out, I'll just quickly send out an expedition so that we maximize time spent. Yeah, so they did an annoying little change here for expeditions. So previously you could just auto assign everything. Fortunately, it doesn't fill up to 100 anymore. But so to send a full expedition, you have to manually select a bunch of these so that you can get the max rewards. So hopefully they add more options or at least reverse this change. It's kind of annoying to have to select all the pals again and sending out the expeditions each time you want a full expedition as such. I'm not sure if this is an oversight or they took feedback from folks who are saying that they didn't want to send 100 pals at a time. But either way, it's kind of annoying from a I guess a regular player's perspective. Simply because for the most part you do want to send 100 and maximize your rewards. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and send that. And we'll go ahead and get ready to build our base. Our new base. Our current base does cover everything all the way up till quartz. We did build a quartz mine here as well. But there is no crude oil structure to be able to build that. So as of this patch, we do have to build a separate base manually to have a continuous supply of crude oil, which we'll need for plasteel. So, since we already made most of the preparations off stream and in the previous stream, we'll go ahead and prepare to build our base. Now, I've been looking at the different locations where I found crude oil, and I'll be using a beginner-friendly area, the Sunlit Isle. So this is a new area from the Tides of Terraria patch. It's relatively safe, so this should be pretty much very easy to defend if you have to defend it at all. And unlike the areas that were available before Tides of Terraria patch, I found that there are three. There are three oil spots available. So originally I wanted to build here. Unfortunately, there is no oil on this side. We'll have to go here on the central side of the island. Alrighty. So there are three oil patches here on the bottom. And there are also, I think there are three more on the top. I think to maximize the space, let me see. Yeah, we'll probably want to build, and this shell is blocking the way here, there's a lot of water. Although this is more open. It's just walking distance. Yeah, alright, we'll build on the bottom. since it's probably a little easier. It's also closer to the... No, we don't really need a fast travel point since the PAL box does serve as its own fast travel point. But this spot on the bottom seems a little easier to organize than the one on the top. So I'll have less usable space up there. So, let's go ahead and get started. So first, of course, we have to put the PAL box down. And which direction facing? We want to face the ocean. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, how much space will I be covering? Well, of course it shouldn't matter too much, but I kind of want to make the crude oil extractors the center, or the main thing that we'll be focusing on in the base. Just put this somewhere in the middle. Right, and of course, somebody down who can help us build. Alrighty, there we go. So with step 1 done, then we can go ahead and put down a few piles just so that we can kind of clear the area of annoying things, and we can move on. Oh, I did send a few already on their own expeditions. Okay, we'll just put some random stuff for now, higher level ones, so that we got some folks helping us out here. Alright, we probably want just one builder. Where is my... Oh no, I sent my Anubis out. So we just put Lang Lily. Alright. Alrighty. So that's kind of haphazard, but very least we have some pals who are ready to help us around the area. Alright, so the next important thing we want to build right away is the guild chest. So we'll go ahead and put this down so that we can access everything that we've been stockpiling from the main base, from where we are. I do want this very close to this PAL box, so that as soon as I fast travel here, I should be able to basically access the guild chest anytime I want. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish building the guild chest, and that should cover our transportation needs. Alright, so now just testing. Okay, I can build with everything except the stuff that is not in the guild chest now. So I'll just do a quick test, see if the positioning is comfortable, that I can easily access the chest from here. Alright. And the base is also physically close, actually. Starter area. Oh, it's the other way around. Thought so. I had it backwards. Alright, so I have to build it on this side. It's gonna appear here. Actually, it's the other way around. I will rebuild. No, it will get, I guess, deconstructed from here. Here in this side. Fine. Alright, I think it's too much trouble to rebuild everything, so we'll just put this here. Okay, I'm tired this way. Okay, yes, here. Fine. Let's go ahead and build the guild chest again. Be a better spot overall. Alrighty. So yeah, I think should be fairly straightforward. Just test again. This is comfortable enough. Since we'll be at the second base for a while, don't want this to be kind of a chore to deal with as such. Alright, so I think that's good enough. You do have to move a little bit, that should be fine. Alrighty. Started collecting and putting stuff. It's fine. Alright, just so that the pals don't drop stuff on the ground, it's kind of annoying. Go ahead and build one refined metal chest. This should be good enough. Just put it here for now. Can move it later. Probably don't need to move it. Right, so at the very least, whatever they collect around the immediate area gets dumped in one place. Alrighty. We will also dump this there. And we'll sort that out later. Alright, so let's go ahead and focus on the priority structures. So the purpose of this base is mainly for the crude oil extractors, so we'll focus on building these first. So we learn crude oil extractor from the tech tree. We do unlock this at level 50. And pretty much, I guess, marks the proper end game as of this patch. So, okay, crude oil extractor. It says, please place in a place where crude oil can be collected. Assuming they're talking about this thing. Alright. Guess they should be fine. More or less. More or less put it in the center. I did see that there are some interesting tricks you can do to have like 2 extractors per point. But I do think that's more of an exploit more than anything else, and at the very minimum it doesn't look pretty. So we're going to just build one per oil, one per oil point, just so that we better represent and simulate how this is supposed to work. I do hope they kind of fix this. It's kind of awkward if you have to do that trick all the time to build it 2 per point for optimization. I'd rather they do adjust the building size so that you're not able to do that, and instead just double the crude oil extraction speed. That'll make everybody happy. But we'll see. So for this patch's min-maxers, I do know that they would rather try to build 2 extractors for each point. Alright, so for whatever reason, this is not being collected. And this is annoying me, so I'll open this already. Okay, it'll be interesting to see if some of these chests actually respawn within the base. Or within the proximity of the base. or if they just get stuck there. They might just get stuck there, fortunately. Alright. So clearly our pals are into deforestation. Yeah, I might not put a lumbering pal here, or else the area will just get flooded with all this lumber that we don't really need. Alright, first crude oil extraction is complete. First extractor, rather. While that's happening, I'll try to collect all this and put it away. I'll really kind of see what's actually going on here. The crude oil extractors do take a little bit of time to build compared to some of the other structures we have, but it's fine. Alright. Okay, not enough electricity, so I guess that's the next thing we need is power. Now, since I'm assuming this is going to be very intensive in terms of electricity, I'm going to go ahead and go with a large power generator. And that requires 200 electric organs. So that one will have to go back to the main base to pick up. So let's go ahead and do a quick trip back. I think I should have a stockpile. 200 is a lot, but might have enough? Question mark. I'll take a look. Stockpile here. Oh, there. I'll also pick up the remaining pal metal ingots. So those 3 extractors ate like 200 plus ingots each. It's a lot. So continue cooking these in the main base to get our supplies back to a decent state. Electric organs. Oh, we only have 171. Huh. How many again? 200? Yeah, 200. Alrighty, that's what our little stash of cash is for. So we're going to bring some cash. And since we're cheapskate, we're going to go ahead and put in some pals with the noble passive so that we can buy it at a lower price. So when I was sorting out the pals, unfortunately, I haven't been lucky enough to get one that has both noble and fine furs. I suppose you can breed for that, but we won't be focusing on breeding this stream. Or really, I do plan to postpone breeding until the very last point when I need to do so. Hey Elvira, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. So we'll go ahead and visit the small settlement, buy the electric organs we need, using our team of noble pals here to give us a big discount. Alrighty. Okay, let's go ahead and buy the stuff we need. So, guy's asking for 200. Must well get 300 just in case. Should cover it for the time being. Alrighty. Power of money. Alright. That, I'll drop off my cash and I'll head back to our new base. And, yeah, let's not forget to swap back RT to the party. I'm gonna go back here to the Sunlit Isle. Alright, so I think just in time they finished building the third crude oil extractor as well. Let's go. Oh, everybody's hungry. I didn't think of that. Huh. Maybe, maybe we should have some food around the base, somewhere a little central, since the crude oil extractors will be the main focus area of the base. We just grab some food. Second, before we start getting injuries around the work area, we are trying to be OSHA compliant. We want to treat our pals um, half decently, at least. Alrighty. So as needed, we are getting this base set up. So let's dump in some salads, and that should keep everybody satisfied for the time being. And we'll put our building materials here. Alright, so next we need electricity for the 3 crude oil extractors. I do want to build the best power generator we can build at this stage. It's another expensive building. 200 metal ingots and 200 electric organs. Pretty good thing I was kind of pretty much I was hoarding a lot of metal ingots, which doesn't actually amount to all that much once you start building structures. Kind of do want this to happen in a different direction from the oil extractors, which are coming from that. Well, maybe we'll put it here in this corner here beside this shell thing, just to make it a little different. Giant shell. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, so we'll let our pals build that. Let's see what else we need for power. Power. Yeah, there's the lower level power generator, which probably won't be good enough. I think we also need an accumulator. So there's something like a battery. Oh, okay. So we'll make an accumulator. This should allow us to store excess electricity generated by the power generator. Not sure how many of these we'll need, so we'll build one for now and see how that goes. I don't think PAL needs to be beside this, but it's kind of awkward putting it anywhere else, so I'll put it close to this, I guess. Maybe here. There. Alright. We also need to build thing that increases electricity generation speed. What's that called? We finished that research already. Oh wait, yeah, you can see it better from the buildings. Maybe we haven't unlocked it. Maybe we didn't yet. Oh well. We'll live without it for the time being, as such. Next, right, pal beds. We'll need 15 pal beds. That's a lot. Okay. I think I'll stick with the fluffy pal bed simply because the large one eats up too much space. It's a real pain to deal with. I want the pals to sleep this direction. What direction? Should be good enough. Alright. I hear the sound of a lucky. Or anything else. Let's take a look if we can find out what's making that noise. There's the lucky. It's an herbal. It's a low level one, but it's a lucky. So go ahead and collect this quickly as a side trip. There we go. Hello, we have the mercy ring. Okay, we got the mercy ring. Okay. Get both, I guess. Alright. Got a lucky workaholic herbal. We also got rid of that annoying background noise. That thing we can let die. Bye. Alrighty. Okay. Back to our building. Right, so we'll leave it on Ragnarok to help carry things around. Oh yeah, let's test our easy bulk storage. Works from here as well. Let me just go ahead and dump everything we have that we're not using into this chest and sort this out later. And maybe we'll put the berries here so that it's eaten. Alright. So next we were looking at fluffy pal beds. They built those things. Kinda want to build them in this direction. So I'll create 3 lines of 5. It's kind of get out of the way, Dylan. God, just don't. Just stop. Ah. Okay. 1. It's not perfect, but 2. Let's just get this to a practical setup first. Obviously we need 15 beds because our base can have a maximum of 15 pals. So we're working with default normal settings. And this is pretty much, I think, how normal mode is intended to be played. For the most part. Continue. Okay. Me. There we go. Right. I just want to have the beds ready so that I don't have to deal with pals that get sick. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it's right from this direction. We are doing this in the right direction. Okay. Okay. I'm blocking my line of sight. They want to sleep on the ground. Out my way. My way if you want a bed. Jeez. Right. Animals. Okay. There we go. Suppose I can just remove them, but I do need them to build stuff for me, so just let them do their thing. Try to see where the building is supposed to be. Hopefully they won't block our way all too much. Alright, I think we need 3 more. Alright, so we'll make this fully functional. We may not need all these pals for crude oil generation. But to start with, we do want to maximize the second base anyway, since we bothered building it. At the very least, we can maximize this base. As such. Why are you guys still hungry? So much food here. Go eat. So stressed out. Why are you stressed out? What's it trying to build? Okay, I think somebody's stuck. Let's try to reset them. Go ahead and feed themselves and not die. You're gonna fall ill. There, like that. Someone got an ulcer. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna try to just leave this in the pal box for now. Okay. What happens if they don't eat? Got stuck on something. Ah. It's the Lylene that got sick too. Okay, hopefully it can heal in the pal box. Not that's gonna be a pain. I wanna work with medicine right now. Swap in another Vixen so that can continue. Sort. We need builders first. Your noble. Alright. Not sure if diseases get removed in the pal box. We'll find out. Just swap that out for now. Alrighty, so beds rare check. Feed box is check. And not enough electricity because we are not generating electricity. I think this is when we have to put in some electric generators. So I already have one of my ore circs in the main base. I'm gonna keep it there. We want electricity generators. I'll sort rather. Find my best electricity generators. Looks like it'll be the ore circ I have in the party. And I'll have to put a Grisbolt maybe. See if the ore circ's enough. We just put in one. Alright. Okay, we'll swap out some of these I just dumped randomly here. And start setting this up properly. Alright. No, it went to sleep. I didn't think this through. You know what? No sleeping. I'm going to make this nocturnal. I'm going to do a quick visit to our PAL surgery table. We're going to give Orcert Nocturnal, since that's already available by default from the PAL surgery table. And I want to test and see if one Orcert is going to be enough to run all 3 crude oil extractors. Okay, I need cash. Right. Here's my cash. Cash box. Okay. Go ahead and give this Orcert the Nocturnal passive. We will add it as a... I don't want to replace anything. It is an additional passive. Cost us only 10,000. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to test if this works. Okay, got a visitor in the base. I will just quick look. Sometimes these are interesting shopkeepers, but most of the time they're kind of meh. Okay, this looks like one of the meh recruiters. Oh, it's a Jolt Hog Crisp. It's actually a pain to collect, so I will buy this or recruit it before we head back. Usually it just gives us a Kativa or some stupid that we don't need. I guess today we got a bit of luck. Actually, told us something half useful. So go ahead and buy this. Excuse me. Okay. Oh. Yes, I want to buy. I will recruit. Hey, Jolt called Christ. Aggro. Not waste time with those. Heck, waste time with that. And I'm not even going to bother with those. Alright. So I think that gave us a Jolt Hog, Christ, and I don't need to carry this cash. So I'm gonna leave it here before it gets misplaced. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and head back to our base and test our circ. We're gonna put it as a base pal, second base, and we'll see if this one can run it on its own. So ideally I want this to be able to run at power capacity, to run this continuously, and maybe have a little power capacity extra for this one here as well. Alright, so I can see this one is running now. This one is running as well. This one is running as well. And it's stopped already. Okay, cannot keep up. I think we'll have to add more power generators. I hope it won't require everybody. Let's see, who do we want to put? My next best ones are Grisbolts. Actually, we can park Zoe here. We can park this Zoe here, I guess. For clarity. Oh no! It's in the expedition. Okay, we'll put in the other Grisbolts for now. We will replace the Domods. Actually, no, we should put this at the start. It's the most important thing. Yeah. 2 electricity generators. 1, 4, and 1, 3. Is that enough? Have a net positive. That is still 0. Okay, it's going up. Going up so far. Is this running? This is running, and this is out of electricity already. Also out of electricity. Okay, so still not enough. Alright. It's just a guess, but let me get the other Orcirc. I'll get the other Orcirc from here. Just replace it with a Grisbolt. Hopefully a Grisbolt is enough for the home base. But this isn't really working out as I'd like, so we'll put this one here. We'll also give this Orcirc Nocturnal. Yes, sir. Surgery table. Oh, money. Alright, and this it should matter more for the Orcircs because they're the highest. Electrical generation pal we have. This thing is a power guzzler. That's didn't expect. Okay, we'll replace Coward. We have the chance to do that, and Coward is just a negative passive. There we go. We'll put both Nocturnal Orcircs on our crude oil base. And we'll see if this is enough. Might just have to stack a whole bunch of electric pals if it's not enough still. Okay. Alright. 2 ore circs are going up positively now. There, 31%, 32. Okay, hopefully this is enough. This will also end up being the main guards. At 48 per level 48 and 50. Yeah, these should be able to easily defend the base. Although I'm not even sure if you can be raided on this island. It is a low-level island. It's got low-level spawns around it. Should be a non-issue. Alright. At the very least, everybody else is doing other work. So, collect other materials while this is happening. You know, with all that random stuff. Okay, they're automatically moving the crude oil here as well. That's good. Kind of what I wanted to happen. Okay, 38%, 39%. Alright, I think 2 might be enough. I do not see any more dead time. So... Alright. Let me just check something on the main base before we continue. So I think that covers our crude oil production needs for now. Did want to check if... Okay, this is at 97%. So I guess Grisbold is enough for now. Here on this side. Alright. Oh, this is almost done. That one completes research. I was checking generation of electricity. Oh, there, the electric pylon. I forgot what it's called. I want to build the electric pylon to increase electricity generation as well. I need to build that. Maybe I haven't learned it yet. Anyway, continue upgrading. What is upgrading here? Yeah, I think I was just doing expedition upgrades. So let pals work on this while I'm away. Maybe we didn't unlock it. Why lock? Okay, that's why. Because I haven't built any yet. Okay, that means I also haven't built one on this side. So let's build one on the main base. Or we forget, because we do need a bit of electricity here. Although, not a huge amount, but we still do need it. So yeah. So we'll try to build it here in this corner. So that it isn't blocking our pals or anything else down there. All floors must be touching ground. So, kind of. I don't sink in there. There, that's good enough. I need someone to help me build this and get. I'm gonna have to have in mind to cancel the expedition. I have to. Oh, but it's almost done. It's fine. Let's get someone with handiwork. Help us out. Let's grab a Wixen. Okay. Alright, so let's build one pylon here. And we'll also build one on the new base. There we go. There's still 30 seconds, but it'll do. Alright, so this should boost the effectiveness of electrical generation. I think 2 ore circs on the island base should be more than enough. I'm going to build this anyway, just so that we do have some extra leeway in case we build more structures on that side. On this side, kind of want to get another ore circ, but they were real pain to capture. So I'm gonna put that off as long as I can till we figure something better out. Alright, so pylon is built. Build one here. Okay. Right. Electrical pylon. Okay. The battery is charging up, so that's a good sign. That means our setup is working. We're net positive. At least that's what I think is happening. We're probably net positive, question mark. And yeah, I'll just put it beside here so that it's not too in the way. Bring out the vixen to help build and carry stuff around the base. Alright. I think that should be sufficient for now on the main buildings. So quick search if there's anything else with the word power. Maybe electricity, elec. Alright. Not so bad. Yeah, that reminds me, the other reason why I did want to build in one of these like starter islands is because it doesn't have a climate problem. So like you don't get the desert heat, or you don't get the icy cold to deal with either. Just makes it very straightforward. Alrighty, so lesson learned. This thing is very power hungry. These are very power hungry structures. You really need to kind of ensure that you're ready with, I guess, at least a couple of ore circs. Maybe you could get away with an ore circ and a Grisbolt, but Grisbolt will probably need to have better passives and not like the regular ones I got here. Alright, so I think that kind of gets us started really for real on glass steel production. So I think the next thing, furnace. Alright. A gigantic furnace. We want to make it here. Yeah, I think we want this to be a pure production base. And we certainly don't have glass steel yet. So we'll have to work with the electric furnace we have back at the main base. So since we will need plasteel anyway, let's unlock this and start producing it on the main base. So that we can get the production on our way. Alrighty. Oh, we're still making the Palmetal ingots. Yeah, we'll cancel the rest. We need to focus this on... Okay, that's very heavy, but... Yeah, we need to focus this on plasteel now. Which we should also have a lot of material for. So compared to the Palmetal ingot, a lot more expensive. It takes 5 Palmetal fragments, 5 crude oil, 10 ore. Okay. So definitely you want to maintain or even improve your production of everything else, since it still uses paldium fragments and ore alongside the crude oil. So don't make that mistake thinking that you can just skip to crude oil right away. For the bars, you will need pretty much everything before it, by the looks of it. Alrighty. Let that continue. And let's head back to the base. Alrighty. So production seems to be working fine. This side, I can see the accumulators at 47%. This is at 67. There are probably times when it's high and low depending on when these ore sorts have to eat or rest. But as long as it's a net positive, I think we should be set up on this side. Alright. Just take a peek if our... Yeah, the Lylene is staying sick. This kind of sucks. Stomach ulcer. Bah, that's bothering me, so I'm gonna go see if I got some medicine to cure that. So a bit distracted, but personally, if you're bothered by something, my take is deal with it right away. Not put it off. Okay, so we want give this one medicine. I think we have some of these things already. Medical supplies, low grade medical supplies. Alright. Good thing it's just a low level disease. Just pick one. There we go. And we'll go ahead and feed this. Eileen is covered. Okay. There we go. Alright, so medicine again is not something I really want to focus on because it's more of something you ideally want to prevent. Just don't want to let your pals get sick in the first place. But clearly I have to be better. I have to do a better job on that right now. Alrighty, so we'll put sliding to work there. Then we'll grab a Wixen and figure the rest out. Okay. So, what can we make with plasteel? So while that's being made a while. Looking at the structures. So I want to focus on base structures. Since plasteel is only here, assume that only higher level stuff will require it. Okay, the next level armor, of course, which we'll want. Next level helmet, which we'll want. Guns, weapons, cold food box. Food inside will be less likely to spoil. This looks like a nice to have, but not a need. We'll postpone that. Also invest in weapons. Flamethrower fuel requires crude oil. It's like another difficult to maintain weapon. At least difficult for now. Refrigerated crusher converts ore into other materials. This might actually be good. Okay, we might put this. And weapons and armor. How this assembly conveyor automatically butchers any pallet placed inside. What's the point? You got the butcher cleaver. Anyway. Spawn that. Doesn't sound like it's too helpful. Large fishing pond. No, I don't have enough pals for fishing right now. Shield. Oh, you want a shield. Lightweight plus steel armor. Oh, civilization cores. No, we don't. We have hardly any of those. Lightweight plus steel armor. Increases carrying capacity. And that looks good too. Then gigantic furnace. Oh, advanced. Oh, this requires hexalite though. Which is probably something for the fabric. Alright, so I think the refrigerated crusher and then the armor will be the priorities. So it's gonna take us a while to actually stock up on the plasteel. So we'll go ahead and let that get stocked up. Alright, so power capacity now on the accumulator 64%. The 2 nocturnal ore circs seem to be sufficient. Maintain the large power generator and the 3 crude oil extractors. Okay, I think this one is probably the correct ratio. If you actually did use that trick to build 2 crude oil extractors on 3 points, you only have 6. Then that means you would need 2 large power generators and 4 ore circs or better. Anyway, for now this should work. Each to their own. Again, my personal opinion is they should fix the bug where you can build 2 of these extractors on 1 point, so that you can only build 1. But maybe just double the speed of the extractor in the first place, and everybody's happy. And people will not make awkward looking bases with 2 of those things beside each other. It's kind of ugly, in my opinion. Alrighty. If that's the case, food. And we can build all the food stuff on one side, or we can build more food here. As the choice. We want to set up stuff on this side. Actually, we check the ranch. The ranch is taking too much space on the other side. I want to move one ranch on this side. Might be a better idea. Yeah, let's do that. Ranch. Okay. I got 2 ranches side. 1 ranch works for 4. Memory should be for 4 pals. So... Okay, what are we ranching anyway? Okay, eggs is food, milk is food, honey is food. Pixie is not food. What do I need Pixie for? What did I need Pixie for? Ah, bone. Right, I think I kept this for bone. I need this for... They need the wood for... for the... What's called that? High quality pal oil. And Kelpsy for... pal fluids. So I have the most out. Let's take a look. 1,000, 3,000... 3,000-ish. And put a ton of eggs. I have 6. 500. Pal fluids. Pal fluids. 1. Bone. Bone. Oh, wait, you have a lot of bone. What bone? Alright. Take Vixie and Kelpsy from this side. We'll reduce this to 4. A little more efficient on space. Let's see if I break anything. Let's remove one of the ranches. I want more space on this side. I will deconstruct this ranch. Alright. Work on the other side. There we go. We have some more space on the main base. Are they all happily grazing? Alright, it looks like they're all grazing. It's fine. Okay, the ranch takes a lot of space, so I'll build one on the other side. Just 1 ranch on each side, and we'll leave the lower priority the lower priority ranch piles there. It shouldn't matter as much, but unless they've dated this, unless they've fixed some of the back end um, working mechanics for pals. From what I've observed ever since launch and the last times I was playing, is that when you are away from a base, the pals produce less in general. Not really sure why that happens, but it is what it is. So for your second or non-main base, my suggestion is to put the lower priority things here, so that even if it's a little slower, it doesn't matter as much, right? You know, we do want the farm not in the way, not too far either, or else things will, pals will have to go very far to pick things up. I guess we'll have to be on this side. Much choice. Put it between these two extractors, maybe a little closer. Won't fit closer. Let me get closer. There it is. This one, like the distance. Alright, there. I think this should work, maybe? It's not evenly aligned. Try that again. The domes are going straight there. Right. It's not letting me build again. Okay, maybe it's this. Ah, there. Angle. That's a little different. Close. Oh. Oh, there. Kind of eyeball it. Stuff. Maybe. Maybe. Here. Okay, that's close enough. Alrighty. Let's move in our ranch pals on this. We don't really need the dumbbells anymore. Kelp C and Big C will be the important ones in this ranch. Alright, that should work for now. And see, sleeping on the floor. There. Alright, as long as the... Oh, is that 0? It's draining from the battery? Okay, now it's generating again. And it's just on break. On a short break. Okay, that's fine. That's why we need a accumulator. Alright, that more or less works. Freed a couple of slots for other pals on the main base. That's a good idea. Alright. Yes, the next important thing to think about is the food supply. And options is to make all the food on the main base and regularly drop it here. Or maybe have some basic level of production here just in case I forget. Because everybody will starve here if I forget. Yeah, I think from an optimization perspective, You probably want specialized bases, but I have a feeling I'm gonna forget visit sometimes. I might want food here. Actually, we need also something for sanity, so let's put hot springs. Where's that? Hot spring, high quality hot spring. Let's be put on the water. Oh, but it's gonna hit the spots. It's not hit the. Let's put it here, but not hit the fishing spot. Maybe it's kind of theme. That works. We'll build a couple of hot springs. Unlike the main base, it doesn't feel that cramped here, so maybe we'll build two of the big ones. And just try not to hit fishing spot. Not sure the fishing spot will still be there. Oh, wait. Edge of the base is still usable. Should be. That should still be fine. Just put it beside each other. Lack of originality. What's this? This is regular stone. Let's see. Who are you? Oh, you're a fake stone. Cannot even harvest you. That's fine. Fake stone. Fake. Faker. Counterfeiter. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I guess the rocks can help with the ambiance or something. As long as the pals can still use it. Oh no, I think it's outside. It's compass outside. No. Cancel. Oh crap. There, cancel it. Build it a little closer. I think edge was going to hit the thing here. Want to make sure all of it's within the base. That is not an issue. Alrighty. Probably fine. Couple of hot springs. Got enough beds for everybody. What else we need? I guess food. Some level of self-sufficiency on this side. Probably be wise. Alrighty. This has been bothering me for a while. Let me just fish this out. Have a shiny spot. Let's catch the shiny pal. And clear this spot. Yeah, it's a beginner spot, so it's probably not going to be anything that interesting. Just don't want this glowing thing to distract me too much. Yeah, it's just a Pro Zero. Alright. Okay, deposit all this stuff. Right. This place will also produce some gold. So I should dump some here. Pixie. What else? Picking up all of this. Let's grab everything. Alright, the most we need are salads. Just want a lot of salad. Tomato and lettuce. Okay. It's tomato and lettuce. Let's go back to the main base. Just want to compare. So, tomato and lettuce. What calls it? Salad requires two lettuce and two tomato, but one of them is slower growing. Remember that much. I needed two tomato farms, one lettuce. Okay, as a raw ingredient, what's that? 15, 15. Yeah, as raw ingredients, pretty bad efficiency, but you still have to do. Alright, we need a refrigerator on that side too. Huh. Having second thoughts. But I guess at least some raw production shouldn't hurt. While I'm thinking of that, let's go ahead and make another good bunch of salads here in the main base. And a plastile's taking forever. It's only 17. Oh, okay. Right, now that we're here, right, we should put Jormuntide back in the main base for the ingot work. Now it's actually worth it. Difference is significant now. Oh, getting tired. Them over here. Are we cooking? A lot of things. Just swap them out for Gangler. Done cooking. Be anytime soon. Next assignment. Furnace will always be miss. It's not good enough for anything else. Alright. Okay, so 2 tomato farms and 1 lettuce. So we'll go with that. 2 tomato farms and 1 lettuce. Oh, I want to sleep. Heck. I know you can sleep inside the piles now, but the moon. Go ahead and get us some food first. Alright, we don't have the seeds. Ah. And I wish the guild chest was bigger. Okay. We'll restrict this to keep it simple, just to lettuce and tomato. And we'll put one of each kind we need. Some basic works. Lettuce, seed, hurry up. Tomato seed. How many does need for each? 3. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Alright. Okay, we'll make this side sort of self-sufficient, although I'll probably be cooking on the main base still. Just to keep things consistent. Okay, the farms themselves don't need to be too close. Further off. Just the edge of the base. Okay. Fine. Should do. It's not letting me build. Discount objects. Good. Okay. Alright, let's make it straightforward. Lettuce, tomato, tomato. Tomato, enter. There we go. Okay, at the very least, they should be able to recover the food that they are eating. Um, put it simple, make it simple. I'll put this on the leftmost side so that the rest of the food goes here on the right. And hopefully that'll be enough to sort it out. Alright, in terms of the piles to maintain this, so I'll just duplicate the setup we have from the main base. Although we want better ones at the main base since we're being here most of the time. Okay, we need the Braloha. Workaholics here. The one we have is the fighter. Yeah, I guess we'll leave the fighter there. And what else do we need? Watering, yes. Watering will be a Gangler. Ignis would be the most generic type. I think I only have two though. One here is already pure worker. One I have with me only has 9 foreman. Did I only catch 2 Gangler Ignis? I might have only caught 2 of these so far. I'll need more of these soon. Yeah, I only have 2. Okay, so add these 2 to take care of the farming. And then the rest will be whoever we want to put, I guess. Pixie. It's here. Alright. Put in Gangler Ignis and Braloha. Alright. Now that I think about it, I think the expedition should be done, question mark. So we'll go ahead and give the expedition a visit, and we will put a hold on sending a new expedition first so that we can use all of the pals as we need. Start out who we actually need for this kind of work as well. And there we go, we've already produced 40 plus steel. Nice. Start making more. Okay, crude oil is obviously going to be the bottleneck. Take a while. Salads are done. For the time being, I'll down more of the salads on the other side. Actually, they should be above 200 as well. Okay, go. And also, alright. We also got some random meat. That into something for the base pals. And that should cover it. Right, now have plus steel. Alrighty. Still in there. Let's go back where we came from. So help me. I don't really need a handiwork pal on this side, but kinda want a handiwork pal on my party right now, so I'm going to bring out an Anubis. Time being, all right, can be useful and deal with the stuff on this side. All right, like the work that will give us how many slots? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slots to play with, really. Relatively freely. Oh no, more. 9 slots. I only need 4, 5, 6. 9 slots. It's a lot. What can we have them do? Hmm. This should cover the food part. Alright, maybe it's better to see how we can improve efficiency in the main base and then move other stuff here that is less of a priority. So, with that, what do we have on the main base anyway? Yeah, we have 4 ranchers. These two, which are more for watering, planting, and gathering the food, the required ones. One for power. I can add transporter here. Probably more efficient. Let's add a transporter. How many eyes do I have? We already have the best transporter here, runner. Others have kind of random stats. Let's get a random. One that looks a little better. The burly body. It's, you do get raids here from time to time. Alright. Other option. Okay, Grisbolt. I want to get the better Grisbolt here. Best Grisbolt we have is Zoe. Diet Lover. Slightly better for working, but Zoe can defend herself. And the Zoe and Grisbolt has a Zoe. So it's more interesting to have on the main base. That's my best option here. Yeah. Alright, so 4 ranchers. Plant gather, watering. Okay, now with Zoe here, Zoe covers the lumbering and the electric. Want them to cover the lumbering. Maybe we'll just prioritize the jobs. Yeah, I think I'll just keep the lumbering to the Wampo. It's not a large amount, but we do need other stuff done here on the base. How much I have to keep constantly cooking as well. Okay, I think this is the stage where we're gonna have Dormantide Ignis until we have someone better. Okay, so 2 transporters. Okay, 1 handiwork for when I craft here. Also mine, 2 miners. And that's it. Alright, yeah, I do want to keep the cooling on this side. Since I have 1 stack of food that doesn't expire too quickly. I'll just move it back from the other base. Right, what can we speed up? We really need more miners. I guess we could put more miners. Would actually help. Uh, doesn't feel like it's gonna help much. I guess you can move the quartz and sulfur mines on that side. The other thing is if I put too many pals on the other side, they're also gonna eat a lot. Gonna be net, uh, possibly net negative if I get too greedy. Transporters probably would be good. Hmm. Alright. Should be good enough on this side. Just last check. Okay, we need to set this on the... Oh, we need to build one of these too. Monitoring stand. The monitoring stand on the other side. Okay, this one is not Coliseum. Might other things. Hmm. Alright. Oh, we're already good on quartz. Are you good on quartz? I focused on quartz because we had needed circuit board. Oh, we still need a bit more. Went down. Alright, that's fine. It's easier to organize from one spot. I'll leave all the mines here for now. And most of the crafting stations so that I only need to visit the second base maybe once in a while to start and end a playthrough or session such. Okay, let's fix work preferences. People, or the pals, not people, pals, don't run around and be stupid, which they like to do. Chikipi, all stay here. Four. Okay. Praloha wants to plant. Praloha wants to gather. Sometimes mine. This is fine. Up will not water. Else it slow down some other stuff. Always cool. External. It's fine. Ompo Botan. Handiwork. Lumber transport is fine. Electricity is the priority. No, do not do lumbering. Maybe help with handiwork. Maybe transport. Okay. Should be fine as well. Angler will do watering and kindling. Everybody should help with transport because there's always something to be moved. Right. That should be sufficient. We'll go ahead and build another monitoring stand on the other side. And set the jobs. So monitoring stand, we don't really need it too close. Does this from time to time. Where are you? Monitoring stand. How? There we go. Hmm. We want this. And this will block the way. This will do. It'll do. Whatever. Okay, work preferences. External. Electricity, handiwork. transport. 100%, 93%, that's fine. I can help with transporting. Help C. Help C. Oh, it's already disabled. Okay. Do not water. Good. Vixie, do not gather. Gangler Ignis. Do kindling. Probably won't do kindling here anyway, but we'll leave it on. In case we need it for some reason. Watering is fine here. Transport is fine as well. Order bells is a bit confusing. What's that? Aloha should be here. Yes. That leaves the rest for. There we go. Aloha should plant, gather, and mine. Although I don't think there's anything significant to mine. Be fine. Alrighty. I think that covers the important ones. Everybody else here is a filler. Filler pal. Okay, what do we actually want on this side? Well, go back to see what I have low of. It's consumable and more of. Maybe add more to wood. What do I add? Ranch. Let's start by ranching and farm. Suitability level. Okay, we already got honey here. Got regular wool here. Flambell. Oh, right. Guess we could use fire organs. Flame organ. Let's see. So that could be. Okay, might as well start farming the stuff I was removing before because I didn't have enough slots in the main base. So one would be flame organs. I might as well get a continuous supply of this. The flame organs will have either flambell. It's easy going. We have a fast flambell. Serenity. Maybe one of the kelpsies. A better choice. Let's see if they have a decent passive. Stinker. Diet lover. Ooh, mastery of fasting. And dainty eater. Blue passive. Okay, hunger decreases slower. Just have it work harder. Alright, it doesn't eat all that much in the first place, so we'll get the work slave. Okay, got a work slave here. Next, we want sort again by work stability, farming. Right, so other farming things from here. Upsy Ignis, Morgan, check. Half fluids, check. High quality clock. I think I've spawned this for a while since we have a lot. But let's pick one of them. Sibilix that has. Nobody has any decent skill. Slay. Okay, I guess find first what to do. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut somebody else. Sibilix. Guard, no, we already have this. Puma Guild produces high quality pal oil as well. Alpaca. This is wool. Am I producing wool? Oh, I'm not producing wool. Right, I'm not producing wool. We'll go to alpaca. Oh wait, no, we have a lot of wool. There's other options. Wait, let's check first the other option. So you only have 2 slots. Put Dixie and yeah, we only have 2 slots. So we'll have to choose. Still we have a third base. It's a bit of a priority. Can't put in a alpaca. Well, we need another ranch. Alpaca, caprity, red berries. No. What's that? Ah, woolly pop. We don't have cotton candy as well. Stock up on that. It's just gold coins, wool, Cavixie. Alright, so we'll have to give up either Sibilix or Kelpsie Ignis. How much materials do I have of those types? 1940. High quality cloth. 700. I guess Sibilix is worth more. Alright, we'll get in a woolly pop just so that we set up a little. There we go. Okay, cover. Bit of passive farming. Let's put them the ranch on this side. Have more variety. At the same time, we also don't overcrowd the ranch. Very easy to do. Okay. Sibilix. Priority sources. Health fluids. Bone. Cloth. Wool. Alright. Let's set their farming jobs. I don't think we need to fix anything specific here. We just need to make sure they don't waste time doing other things. There is no cooling. There is no medicine making here. And just to make sure. Actually, it's fine. Leave it at that. Woolly Pop can only farm anyway, so that's set. And we will have how many extra slots here? That frees us up to 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pals we can play around with on this side. Alrighty. Oh, that's already a lot of stuff. Let's get extra food. Power capacity 0. To work. Well, that's draining from the battery first. Okay, whatever. Unless it catches up. Let's back to the base. And see what else we can do. Ready. So metal ingots are ready. Snap that here. Greens. Deposit it on this side. think we're optimized now on the main base. What else? Should finalize who we want to keep the other side. Yeah, to keep it simple, I won't overcrowd this base for now. But I do want to use all 15 slots, so let's remove everybody who doesn't have a special job here. Alright. Instead, let's sort out the pals who just wanna see walk around, I guess. So I think this is our original Fox Parks. Oh yeah, wait, my trust 10 pals can be here. Keep them as guards. So we'll leave Van Worm. He's done a good job on the main base. Stay here. Direhal as well. Although we don't want Direhal to do anything. Not want it to mess up with the gathering. Since it has low gathering. Make it a permanent guard. Van Worm's kindling's also pretty low, so we'll make it a permanent transporter. But yeah, we can let them, I guess, semi-retire peacefully on this island paradise. As such. Let's see, who else deserves break? They don't take up too much food anyway. It's fine. It's also additional guards in case this place does get raided. So I don't really have any idea if it can be raided, but if it can, that's going to be a huge pain to deal with. Alright. Cider team doesn't do too much. Yeah, we'll let Chillet here. Let Chillet, like Elphidron, Bottle. Oh wait, Relaxaurus first. Relax and Quiver. 3 mascots. We'll leave the 3 mascots here. Let's fix their work suitabilities so that they do not interfere with the main workers. Just here to chill. They do not gather. I guess it can do cooling if it wants, so cancel this. Chillet will stay here. Relax should not water, I think. Yeah, let's not have it water. Can help with transporting a little bit around doing something. Wyvern can mine, but there's nothing to mine. Do not gather also. So you're going to go on the yield. And I guess it can help with handiwork, if ever. Alright. So we'll leave our mascots here so that it's fun. So there you got Relaxaurus. He's helping, doing his best. With this one transporting. I got Wyvern. Where'd the Chillet go? What's it doing? Chillet just walking around, I guess. Actually, now I kind of want to build a fridge just so that it's doing something. Want a fridge, really? Maybe a cooler box. Build a cooler box just so that our Chillet's doing something. Alright, I need ice organs. Let's go ahead and get that. Yay! I won't have them sitting in the PAL box all sad and stuff. Let's get some ice organs. Ice organs. There. A bunch. Okay, I might as well build the cooler box. Cooler box here as well, beside anything else. Also, so I can see Chillet doing something here. Job. Chest settings. All ingredients here. Chest settings. Only food here. So let's see if it does that properly. Can I put this back now? Okay. Enter it. Fine. Let's get one salad. Test. Alright. Alright, that should do it. There, Chillet's going to do his thing. It's not super helpful, but doing his best. Doing his best. Okay, now I can do this. I can also feed it random things I find later. Okay, ingredients and food. This is only ingredients. Nice. Right, unfortunately I don't have a job for Dire Howl, so we'll let the Dire Howl just run around randomly. Enjoy his retirement. Sorts. Vacation. It's called a vacation. Who knows, you might need to bring him out again. For now, we'll park them here. Both to defend the base and to keep it more lively. Handiwork, yeah, handiwork will still help. Alright. We have 2 more slots. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else interesting they want on the base. If not, I'm just gonna put an Eye of Tulu here. Yeah, I think the crude oil's getting gathered pretty quickly with all these transporters now. Just put somebody interesting. Which pal helped us out? Insider was cool. And Fox Sparks also helped us a lot. Start. The Demon God Tanzi. Alright, we'll put the 2 low-level ones that helped us out earlier in the game. These kind of helped us with bosses, but we didn't stick with them that long. We'll put in Fox Sparks and Tanzi as the final 2. And we'll have them enjoy their vacation as well. So Fox Sparks only has kindling, but there's nothing to do, so it's just a controller. Do not want Tanzi together. It will ruin the yield. Don't want it to plant either. Do not want gathering and planting interrupted. This logging is fine. Nobody else is logging, but we don't really need it that much. And transporting. Alrighty. I think that sets up our files on this side. So since we're mostly optimized anyway, go ahead and grab some pals for fun. And move the rest elsewhere. Right. I think what we will need here, ammo. cotton candy. That here. Oh, I'm gonna kill this. Yeah, these things are not picked up commonly on this side, so it should be fine. Okay, that's getting pulled. Oh yeah, coins. We'll just keep this as a generic thing, but no. Do not want stuff that goes here. No spheres, no wood, no stone ores. No spheres, no wood, ores. Spheres, wood, stone, ore. Production goods, pile egg. Goods, production goods. Okay. So, spheres, stone, wood, ores, production goods, pile eggs, ingots. Spheres, wood, stone, ores, production goods, pile eggs, ingots. Alright. Okay. There we go. That should force them to store it in the guild chest. For the remaining junk, I do not want ingredients here as well. I don't want food here as well. Let's see if this works. Will they move food? Correct spot. Let's see. Okay, it's 11. Remember that's 11. We'll check if that goes up later. Alright, I think that covers chests. Go back to the main base. Get ourselves organized on this side. And also check how our production's going. There we go. Alright, I think we're developing a pretty decent system. Should make it fairly straightforward. Don't need to go back and forth too often. And we're really just going back there for the crude oil. And cook salads once in a while, yes. Okay, that said, we have some free slots now. I want to level up. Alright, let's level up Zoe. Haven't brought her out in a while. So we want to level up. Guess we could level up Anubis as well. Eeny meeny. Something for the base. Who can we level up for the base? Oh no, we're pretty optimized here already. Alright, we'll have a think about that. Meantime, let's take a look at what passive structures we want to build on this side. The other side, rather. Just to make it a bit more efficient. Grab all this while here. Go up. Take a look at what we built. The priorities would be... Come on, there. Ah, these two things, right. Those are the... whatchamacallit. Something to do with sanity? No. Ah, stuck in my tongue. Generator. Alpha wave generator. And beta wave generator. Okay, we'll build these two. We need electric organs from this side. Okay, we'll bring the electric organs this time. So don't forget. 100 of those for now. That's enough. Okay. And let's go ahead and build alpha and beta wave thingamajigs. Well, remember, where are these? New buildings. Pylon, no. Infrastructure. It's very, very vague sort of thing. Well, they're electrical looking, so I guess dump here in the corner. Like it matters much. Whatever. Alpha wave, beta wave. Yeah, we do have enough space here, so I'll just build them wherever. Alright, level up something as well for this side of the base. Okay. We'll bring this woolly pop. There. We'll level up one. There we go. So that I have a bit of variety. And woolly pop can't do anything else anyway. It's fine. All grazing. All grazing. All be grazing. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. Candies being moved here. Isn't it being moved? That seems like a little bug. Anyway. Kind of noticed something similar to that with the honey. I have to confirm that it's not getting carried. These aren't being used, but let's test. Let's make sure they're reachable. Well, go in. So into the tree. Oh, it's gonna do something. Let's grab somebody. Wyvern. Let's see if the hot springs are working or not. What here? Oh, it's working. Okay. That worm here. Sure you don't get stuck. Alright. Okay, I guess the hot springs are reachable. We're not clipping anything pretty weird. Base. Good enough. So the cotton candy is not getting collected. The same problem with honey. Base. Figure out what's causing that. For now, I think this mostly works. Okay. Alright, things are getting more or less sorted into their correct spots. Excess junk will just get here. Fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and check the main base again. See what we got on this side. What else we got on this side? Okay. Finish building the generators. Whole bunch of salad. Everybody wants a salad. Everybody needs to eat a salad. Alright. Make some more plasteel. 50. Okay. Give Tide something to do. Alright, let's take a look again at what else I haven't built in terms of the passive stuff. Don't really need a fountain, but it is passive. Don't bother. Yeah, you know what? We'll leave the rest unbuilt. We have more space on the other base, and in case we decided to use for something specific, we'll be ready to adjust and the place doesn't become a complete mess. Actually, the main base is now looking better. Not that it was a complete mess, but it was getting a little crowded, to say the least. So yeah. Alright, I think we're going to switch out Gangler Ignis for preferences. We'll just have Jormuntide Ignis do all the cooking for now. So that things prioritized properly without having to dedicate anybody on a specific spot. Right. Alrighty. 400 here and 300 inside. And let's go back. Crude oil factory. Put Zoe around for free. Free a bit. Ooh, there she goes. Alright. Deposit extra food. Oh, Zoe, zoom in. Zoom in to do what? I'm not sure, but whatever. Hey. Okay, everything's nice and tidy. Let's just look at our construction options to see if there's anything else we want to build on this side. Okay, production wise, I don't really want duplicates because I don't want to have to go here very often. And hopefully it also doesn't add extra processing load on the second base. Extra mining sites are just nice to have if we have enough miners on the main base. I kind of want to keep that focused for now. But we can add mining sites here if we start running low on anything particular. Yeah, we'll use the main base for crafting of stuff. Should only be focused on raw materials production, I think. Then these. Okay. Make a second expedition station, but we don't have enough pals for this, so it's kind of useless. Hey Ariana, welcome to the stream. Alright, what else we have? Monitoring stand we have in place here. Don't really need to hatch eggs on this side either. Okay. Yes, second file research lab. This won't hurt. Let's put this. Let's put it beside the monitoring station. Like that. It is open world in a way. You can build your base pretty much anywhere. But the map's fixed. So I think only dungeons are randomized. But other than that, it is kind of a open world thing. Oh, it's the same research as the one from the main base. Right, that's kind of disappointing. Thought I could do too. Yeah, crafting survival. Yeah. I'm working on second base for oil production now. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Just want to check if the second one is actually doing something. Go back to the main base again. Yeah, we need the crude oil to make something called plasteel, which is for the next tier of structures, weapons, and armor and stuff. Just going to check if this thing's actually working. No, it looks like you can only research one thing at a time. Okay. Have to cancel the first one. I think it's available on console now as well. Um, Not sure if crossplay between PC and console is fully working, but I know there's plans to do that. I'm playing on PC, so I'm not too familiar on the console side. Okay, it's not helping, so I'm gonna remove it. The ticket station doesn't allow you to research twice. It's annoying. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Okay. This Genshin Impact? No, I haven't actually played it. I heard of it though. I heard the combat here is a little similar. Um, Minus the pals, you mostly run around doing open world quests and stuff, is what I remember. Alright, so you don't need second storage. It's here. Yeah, I do watch a bit of anime sometimes. What do you watch? Fine. Little bit of everything. So I'm a sucker for isekai stuff in this particular. That's a longer story. Later, we built most of the important stuff. Alright. ReZero. One of my friends likes that too. Right. This part set. The ingredients back to the main base. I haven't watched that one myself. I'll mostly like Slime, Isekai, and Spider, or the older one. Although ReZero's pretty old too now. Yes. Yeah, I guess I should check it out, right? Princess the same as well. Ah, bones. It's fine. We'll do that here. It's my fave so far. Ooh, that's a hard one. I guess the slime isekai was the one which kind of stuck the longest. I did follow it for a while, even in the light novel version. Also, Tsukimichi. So that's the Moonlit Journey. I remember the translation. It's also another good one. Both pretty old now. I tend to kind of check out even the new stuff. Oh, One Piece. Everybody loves One Piece. I love One Piece. It's just too long to watch everything. It's my only single complaint of that series. Surprised they still got it running at all. Alright, I think we got most of the stuff done on the main base side of things. What else can I do there? Hunter x Hunter. Watched a little bit. Um, didn't follow it as much. I followed more of like early Naruto stuff like that. But I didn't really follow the Naruto after time skip. Makes sense. I think we're done. Done on the small base. I don't see what else we can do here. Will actually be helpful. Right, so we got actually 7 fun slots. Uh, Files which helped us out in the earlier streams. Yeah, the big 3. I think Bleach is probably the one I watch the least of. But not because it's not good, but it's just too much to watch. One Piece I followed for a while, but too many, too many. Not enough lifetimes to watch the whole thing. Yeah, a lot of them are still running. These OVAs and everything. Crazy. Alright. The base upgrade. Oh yeah, the base upgrade level is shared between the bases, so this won't help. Alright. Oh yeah, Netflix has improved a lot since it started in terms of anime. What was I watching lately? Um, oh yeah, I did watch Sakamoto Days. You've seen that recently. I don't think it's as good as the manga, but it's pretty decent adaptation, I think. Oh, I haven't caught Devil May Cry yet. I really need to find time for that. Let's let them do their thing. Alright. Just let the... Wait, I heard something self-destruct. Did anybody get knocked out? Ah! I have one of my bees! That's stupid. Sure. Do you have a website or something? Okay. Still has Be Quiet assigned, that's why. Sheesh, forgot to remove that self-destruct move. I heard that ticking sound. Okay, let's just loot them. Luton. That is everything. Yep. I'm on Discord. I can't exactly easily switch over to that right now. Maybe you can share your details. See what you got. Okay. So we have here. Good guess. But I don't accept just anybody, so I just check. Okay, something popped up. I'll check out that after the stream. I'm assuming you should be the only other one person adding me now. Alrighty, let's go ahead and deposit all this stuff. Actually, okay, same name. Sounds good. Alrighty, so I think we're done with our crude oil base for the time being. Um, we have 87 plus steel, so we'll try to build what we can before we finish up for today. I think we wanted to try this one, the refrigerated crusher. Okay, see if it's better than the regular crusher, which I've completely forgotten exists. Not been using this. Let's remove it. It's already cluttered in the side. Suction. Oh, good. About the same size. Not so bad. Reachable though. Reach? Okay, they can reach it. It's fine. Alrighty. Let's see what we can make up the refrigerated crusher. There must be a reason why they have this. Fiber. Sodium fragments. What's the difference? Or yeah, most of this is the same stuff. You can create it from excess spheres as well. Yeah, that would have been handy if I wasn't buying this from the merchants. Yeah, I'll check that out after the stream. What else we got? Oh, that's all. Only improvement. I don't think I'll need this too much, but I guess I'll keep it just in case. Next is what else can we afford to make? I don't want to go to armor. Obviously can't make hexalite, so let's see. Eeny meeny. Cold resistant plus steel. Heat resistant plus steel. Defense and health's about the same. Resistances seem to be the only difference. This one This one doesn't have any resistance, but I don't know. Just have level 2 resistance, or just level 1 resistances, but it has carrying capacity, which I kind of like. Plasteel cost is the same for both. Alright, I think I'll stick to the lightweight one. Could use more carrying space as well. So let me line this up for crafting. I actually forgot to check if I have schematics for any of these. Well, it's fine. Let's check. Schematics. I don't think I got plasteel schematics. Should have a search here. Oh wait. Search here. Let's test. Let's start class. Oh, we do have plasteel helmet, plasteel armor. Okay. But we didn't have the lightweight. It's fine. So we'll just make the armor the schematic instead. And let's see, how much is the armor? Oh, it's expensive, 60. Maybe not. Maybe even go for the cheap ones. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the cheaper ones anyway. It's fine. Let's see, can we make the plasteel helm, the regular one? Now this one we can still afford. It's fine, we got a lot of points, so we'll go with a regular plasteel helmet. Should also be cheaper to repair for the time being. And they finished cooking up some additional stuff. Let's check that out. And make plasteel first priority. And we'll go with the regular craftable helmet and armor first. Hopefully this is decent. And we can use this for a good while. Such. It's also a good chance to test if the base recipes are good enough. So you're not always hunting for rare schematics and stuff. Alrighty. We'll take a look-see. Let's go side by side. Okay, it's better than the uncommon hollowed plate mail. It seems to be better in pretty much everything. Okay. Our weight now is at 1050 max. Gives us an extra 100. Alright. Trainer, switch over to that. Headgear, I think it's more important that we don't die. So, yeah, this is also significantly stronger. Okay, so we'll lose the damage boost to Night Glow, but this should keep us alive a little bit better. Alright. Kinda don't like the color though. Oh well. Okay, you win some, you lose some. Alright, here. For sci-fi now. Fully sci-fi. Okay. What else can we make with the plasteel we have? Next one will probably be weapons, but yeah, kind of expensive. Hmm, not sure if we can consistently make the armor yet. Potentially we'll have to make the spheres first. Alright, I'll hold off on the weapons. I want to make the shield, but we don't have cores. Hold off on that too. Guided missile launch. Let's have that. And I think the rest we'll have to gather more plasteel for other buildings. Alrighty. Well, I guess this is gonna take a while. So I think we'll probably finish up for today's stream. Probably check a few things more off stream. For the time being, I think that covers what we need for now. Alrighty, so ignore the two Zoes. Alright. So I guess head off with our bit of an outro for today. So thanks for hanging out. Whether you're thriving, vibing, or just surviving. Whether you're watched live, or watching the VOD, or even the clips. Until next time, stay cozy, and I'll see you soon. Later. Have a good one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.